Hello. Good afternoon and welcome to the College of the Mainland Nursing Pinning and Stole Ceremony. My name is Kaylee Franklin and I'm a College of the Mainland Level 3 nursing student, member of Texas Nursing Students Association and incoming club president. Thank you to our graduates, families, friends, faculty, and honored guests for joining us as we celebrate this special occasion. Before we begin, we kindly ask that you please silence your cell phones or any electronics out of respect for our graduates and to help us fully enjoy this memorable ceremony together. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our Director of Nursing, Dr. Rachel Fano.
Good afternoon, and welcome to College of the Mainland. Welcome to our nursing pinning and stole ceremony. Thank you for joining us for this meaningful milestone. It is especially fitting that we gather during both Nurses Week and Teachers Appreciation Week, as we honor not only the future nurses before us, but also the educators and leaders who guided them along the way. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to recognize and sincerely thank our Board of Trustees and college leadership. Their vision, dedication, and steadfast support of the nursing program cannot be understated. To open our ceremony, we are pleased to recognize a leader whose vision and commitment have been instrumental in the continued growth and success of this institution. Under her leadership, College of the Mainland has achieved new heights in student success and community impact. She understands the critical role that healthcare plays in education and likewise in serving our region. And her unwavering support has been fundamental to the strength and success of our nursing program. Please join me in welcoming President of College of the Mainland, Dr. Helen Brewer.
Well, good evening, everyone. And welcome to College of the Mainland. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and myself, we'd like to welcome you all. I would like to recognize one of our Board of Trustees members who is here today, and these are volunteers who are definitely committed to your success and to the college. Ms. Patty Hansard, our Board of Trustees, is with us here tonight. So it is my pleasure to welcome you, families, friends, distinguished faculty, and most importantly, our graduates. What an extraordinary milestone we are celebrating today. The nursing pinning ceremony is deeply meaningful. It's a time-honored tradition, and receiving this pin is a physical testament to your immense dedication, resilience, and compassion. You spent countless hours in lectures, studying for rigorous exams, and navigating the demanding clinical rotations. You sacrificed sleep and personal time to master both the art and the science of nursing. Today, on behalf of the entire community here at College of the Mainland, I want to express how profoundly proud we are of every single one of you. You've chosen a path that is far more than just a profession. It's a true calling. You are stepping into a vital role at a time when the world desperately needs your skills, your empathy, and your advocacy. When a patient is in their most vulnerable state, it is you who will be by their bedside to offer healing, comfort, and hope. When you receive your pin today, wear it as a badge of honor. It represents not only the tremendous academic journey you've completed, but also the countless lives you are going to touch. You're going to save lives and improve lives for years to come. Congratulations to our newest nurses. We are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the incredible impact that you are going to make. Thank you so much.
All right, I took a risk with the heels tonight. Thank you, Dr. Brewer. Thank you for your leadership, continued support, and your inspiring words. That support is essential because healthcare programs are unlike most others. They are wonderfully high maintenance, from simulation labs and specialized equipment to clinical placements, and countless moving parts. Behind the scenes, preparing future nurses requires an extraordinary level of commitment, collaboration, and institutional support. Because of our leadership's continued investment in our students and our program, these graduates have been given a first-class opportunity to grow into the compassionate and skilled healthcare professionals that will now be serving our community. Please join me in expressing our heartfelt appreciation for our college leadership with a round of applause. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible dedication and hard work of our faculty and staff members. Their unwavering commitment to excellence in education and their passion for nurturing the next generation of nurses has been instrumental in our students' success. While tonight celebrates nursing, the success of our students is truly the result of a collaborative effort across this campus. From our nursing and healthcare faculty and staff to student services like enrollment, academic advisors, science faculty, gen ed faculty, and so many others, each person has played an important role in supporting and encouraging these students throughout their journey. We are deeply grateful for their time, care, and commitment they have invested. So can we please give a round of applause to our outstanding faculty and staff for their contributions. And we're kind of in alignment. I had the same thoughts as Dr. Brewer, talking about the huge impact you have. So now I want to talk to you graduates just a little bit. As we gather to honor each of you who has successfully completed the rigorous requirements, and you know what I mean by rigorous, you're here, of your degree and certificate program in answering the calling, because it is a calling, to serve others through nursing. The pinning and stole ceremony marks your transition from student nurse or a nurse advancing your degree. It's a tradition rich with history, meaning, and pride that has stood the test of time. Before we continue, I would like for us to all pause and just kind of take in this moment. And selfishly, I want to take in this moment and just acknowledge each of you in the room and just hold space. So graduates, look to your left, look to your right. Everybody in this room, look around you. Every single person here tonight has been touched by this journey in some way. Through sacrifice, encouragement, patience, support, love, and belief in you. No one arrives at this moment alone. And as you move forward into this profession, remember that nursing is unlike almost any other career. You will be invited into some of the most sacred and vulnerable moments of a person's life. You will stand beside people during moments of fear, pain, hope, joy, loss, and new beginnings. Complete strangers will place their trust in your hands, your knowledge, your compassion, and your presence. That is an extraordinary privilege. Think about that impact, the ripple effect of one act of kindness, a moment of patience, a reassuring word, or one compassionate nurse can have on one person, a family, and a community. So I would like to ask everyone in this room to take this moment in, preserve it, hold it close, and when the difficult days come, because they will come, hold it close to you. Let it remind you why you started. Often when this world can feel hard and divided, this is when we can come together and provide kindness to each other. Let it remind you why you started, who you are, and the difference you make, and the difference that you are capable of making in the lives of others. That is a meaningful life. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our licensed vocational nursing students, Felicia Gates.
Good afternoon. My name is Felicia Gates. I'm in the College of Mainland LVN program and also serve on the Texas Nurses Students Association. It is my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Amber High. Dr. Amber High is the Assistant Program Director, Clinical Director, and Assistant Professor for the Doctor of Nursing Practice Nurse Anesthesia program at the University of Texas Medical Branch. She is also an actively practicing certified registered nurse, anesthetist in the Houston area. With 23 years in nursing and 17 years as CNRNA, Dr. High has built a career marked by leadership, service, and a deep commitment to excellence in patient care and nursing education. She played an important role in developing and implementing UTMB's doctoral nurse anesthesia curriculum with a focus on integrating didactic, simulation, and clinical learning to support safe, high-quality care. Her professional work also highlights emotional intelligence, clinical well-being, and suicide prevention. In addition, she founded a formal peer-to-peer clinician support program within the Department of Anesthesiology at UTMB Health, recognized for its meaningful and sustainable impact on the healthcare teams. Dr. High's nursing journey has a special connection to us. Because it began right here at this community college, where she completed her prerequisites nearly 30 years ago before continuing her education at UTMB. That early experience shaped her belief that strong beginnings build extraordinary careers. Tonight, that connection feels even more special as she returns not only as an accomplished nurse, leader, and educator, but also as family, with her cousin graduating with us this evening. In addition to her academic and clinical leadership, Dr. High is a board-certified transformational nurse, coach, and consultant who supports advanced practice providers in well-being and professional growth. She has presented her work locally, nationally, and internationally with the Sigma Theta Tau in Singapore. Her accomplishments include being named one of the Texas Nurses Association's top 25 outstanding Texas nurses in 2024 and receiving the 2025 Good Samaritan Bronze Nursing Faculty Award. Most importantly, Dr. High remains deeply committed to mentorship, wellness, and advancing the nursing profession. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Amber High.
I'm a little short. Hello, everyone. Thank you for that kind introduction. As she said, nearly 30 years ago, I was sitting in a classroom here at College of the Mainland, and back then I had no idea where nursing would take me. But what I did know was that I wanted to be part of something bigger than myself, and nursing was exactly that. It's an honor to be here with you on this meaningful day, and during Nurses Week, it's really fitting that we're celebrating you during this week. This pinning ceremony is a special tradition. It marks the moment that you step into the identity of a nurse. This pin is more than a symbol of completing a degree. It represents trust, responsibility, and a commitment to caring for others during some of their most vulnerable times. You have all worked incredibly hard to reach this point. Those long hours of studying, the clinical rotations, and if you were like me, you may have had moments where you wondered if you could keep going, if you were good enough, or if you were smart enough to be in the room. And yet, here we all are. Look around at each other. You guys have become nurses. Someone told me they nominated me because they saw me as an inspiration. That meant a lot to me because inspiring others is actually my why. Why do I keep pushing myself to grow even on the hardest days? Because deep down, I hope that someone might see me and think, maybe I could do something like that one day too. I hope I can help others find their own courage, strength, and passion to make a difference. As a first-generation college student, I often wished I had someone ahead of me showing me that it was possible. And over time, I realized I could do my best to be that person for someone else. So nurses, when your why extends beyond yourself, it changes the way you move through your work. It gives you purpose, and when we focus on the things that make us feel good on the inside, we become far less likely to let our light slowly fade out. Your why might likely change throughout your career, but I want to challenge you right now to think about it and keep it at the forefront of your mind. Know why you do this work. And talk kindly to yourself and remind yourself why you do it. And that will help you stay motivated to keep climbing. Because the truth is, the climb in nursing can be a very long one. If you have nursing in your heart, it often comes with a deep commitment to lifelong learning. I started my career in a level 3 neonatal intensive care unit. It was an incredible place to learn. The patients were very fragile, and every day brought new experiences. But after a few years, I noticed something a little unexpected. I found myself getting bored. What I came to realize was that I wasn't done with nursing. I was just ready to grow. And you'll maybe have moments like that too. Moments where you start to feel uncomfortable or uncertain or ready for something more. They're often signs that you're ready to grow. So I went back to school, became a nurse anesthetist, and that's when I really discovered that lifelong learning is a part of the DNA of a nurse. The best nurses that I know are the ones who stay curious, they keep asking questions and seeking out knowledge, and every day they strive to be a little bit better than they were the day before. There's one more lesson that I want to leave you with. So fast forward through this almost 30-year career, at some point, something quietly started to happen. My identity had become wrapped up in being a CRNA and a mom, constantly busy and moving forward. And then somewhere along the way, I put myself on the back burner. I lost sight of some of the things that brought me personal fulfillment and joy. And that can happen in this profession if you're not intentional about protecting who you are outside of it. I realized that I missed simple things like getting outside and jogging. I was reminded that caring for others is incredibly important, but caring for yourself is critical. I started exploring the science of well-being and resilience and personal development. And supporting the well-being of other healthcare professionals is a huge part of my work today. Nursing is going to ask a lot of you. It's going to ask for your compassion, your focus, and your emotional strength on some days that can feel incredibly heavy. Self-care, self-compassion, and self-love are not luxuries. They're a part of sustaining a very long and meaningful career in nursing. You can't fully give those things to your patients or to one another unless you commit to giving those to yourself. So on this day, as you receive your pin and step into the role of the nurse, I just wanted to leave you with those few reminders. Know your why and let it guide you through those difficult days. Never stop learning, and take care of yourself along the journey. Protect the person underneath those scrubs. Your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health really matter. Know when it's time to slow down and reconnect with yourself or even change direction. And don't forget to check in on your peers. Along the way, you might need to remind someone else that they matter too. The world needs lots of excellent nurses, nurses whose lights continue to shine on for many years, and I have no doubt that each one of you will be a bright spot in the world. And perhaps someday, years from now, you will stand here in this very room sharing your own story with the next generation of nurses. To each amazing new nurse out here today, we welcome you and we celebrate you. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Angela Williams. I'm a second level RN student and a TNSA member. The Galveston County Nurse Honor Guard is a dedicated volunteer organization with a mission to recognize and pay tribute to nurses for their selfless dedication and commitment to their patients and their profession. They honor nurses from their induction into the nursing profession, throughout their career, and at the end of their lives. We welcome the Galveston County Nurse Honor Guard to the stage for the Lamps of Knowledge and Nightingale Pledge.
Stage is kind of wide. Sorry, stage is a little wobbly. As representatives from the Galveston County Nurse Honor Guard, it is our privilege to join you today for your pinning ceremony and induction into the nursing profession.
Nursing is an honorable profession and one of the most trusted professions of all time. We honor you today with this white rose. The rose is a symbol of our esteem and incredible appreciation for your service as our nursing colleague. The white rose represents comfort, kindness, courage, and unwavering devotion to duty. This lamp is a symbol of knowledge and all that we as nurses stand for. Today, as you begin your nursing journey, we light the lamp to show your commitment to the nursing profession and dedication to a lifetime of service to our patients, their families, and our communities. Please stand as we recite the Florence Nightingale Pledge. I don't know if you want to read there or that one. Doesn't matter.
We'd like to ask all nurses that are in the room that are able to join us. Graduates, please get your lamps and light them. Repeat after me. Before God and those assembled here, I solemnly pledge. To adhere to the code of ethics of the nursing profession. To cooperate faithfully with the other members of the medical team and to carry out faithfully. And to the best of my ability, the instructions of the physician or the nurse who may be assigned to supervise my work. I will not do anything evil or malicious. And I will not knowingly give any harmful drug or assist in malpractice. I will not reveal any confidential information that may come to my knowledge in the course of my work. And I pledge to myself to do all in my power to raise the standards and prestige of the practical nursing. May my life be devoted to service and to the high ideals of the nursing profession. As you start your nursing journey, take pride in all that you have accomplished to be here today. Welcome to the esteemed profession of nursing. Your dedication and compassion will make a profound difference in the lives you touch. Congratulations on this significant moment, and may your journey in nursing be both inspiring and fulfilling. Be seated, please.
Hello, my name is Maria Cavazos, and I'm a level 3 student nursing, and I'm a member of the TNSA club here. This semester, we are honored to have a student speaker from our both BSN and our RN programs. Please welcome Noelle Smith, BSN graduate, to the stage.
Exciting, challenging, and influential. Those are the words I'll use when people ask me what my experience was like obtaining my BSN. Some days I wanted to give up. Other days, I found myself wanting to add an extra page to my case study assignment because I was so intrigued by what I was learning. But What remained constant were the people who helped us get here. Our professors who continuously encouraged us and saw our potential, even when we struggled to see it ourselves. Our families who were patient when we had to miss gatherings or step away to study. And our managers who worked with us through the demanding and ever-changing schedule of nursing school. Making it this far feels like relief. We've done the work, and now it's time to carry everything we've learned into the real world. While that comes with its own challenges, I now know that I am capable. Maya Angelou said it best, my mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. I have no doubt that more blessings and opportunities await each of us. It's only a matter of whether we rise to meet them, and that's exactly what we plan to do. Now, please welcome Caitlin Lamora, RN graduate, to the podium.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, honored guests, and most importantly, my fellow classmates. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a milestone that represents sacrifice, perseverance, and an incredible amount of heart. A day where we pause, not just to celebrate earning a title, but to recognize the end of a journey that brought us here. A journey that challenged us and shaped us into the nurses we are becoming. The first day of nursing school began with a simple question from Dr. Hall. Why do you want to be a nurse? We each wrote our answer on a piece of paper. Some wrote about helping others. Others wrote about family experiences. Those papers were then crumpled up and tossed across the room. After the laughter settled, we picked up someone else's reason and read it out loud. In that moment, something important happened. Individual reasons became shared purpose. One of our first big milestones came in the skills lab, learning how to perform a head-to-toe assessment. Not only did it have to be done correctly, but it had to be recorded, sitting across from a classmate that we barely even knew, trying to remember every step while also pretending to sound confident. There were moments of pausing mid-sentence, trying to remember what came next. Moments of repeating steps in our head, knowing that we forgot something. And then moments of laughter afterwards at how awkward it felt. At the time, it was nerve-wracking. Looking back now, it was one of the first times confidence truly started to build. It was the beginning of learning how to speak with patience, performing assessments with intention, and trusting the knowledge being developed. As the weeks passed, the expectations grew, and so did the pressure to keep up. It was no longer about remembering steps in a head-to-toe assessment. It became about thinking critically, making decisions, and learning how to trust ourselves under pressure. There were moments when learning extended far beyond textbooks and simulation, though. Moments when the reality of healthcare became very real. One of those moments came during clinical, when a patient passed away. A classmate was the last to perform chest compressions before the time of death was called. In the quiet that followed, emotions were heavy. There were no perfect words to say, no checklist to follow, just the weight of the moment and the reality of what it meant to care for another human being. In that moment, it was clear, at its core, nursing is about humanity, showing up for one another, and moving forward with compassion. That day was not just about loss, it was about growth. It was learning that strength in nursing is not found in pretending to be unaffected, but in supporting one another through the hardest moments. It was about realizing that nurses do not carry these expectations alone, we carry them together. Those are the moments that truly defined what it means to be a nurse. But nursing is not only about the difficult moments, it's about connection, understanding, and learning to truly listen. One of the greatest luxuries of being a student nurse in the hospital is time. Time to slow down, time to listen, time to connect. During second semester, Professor Ketcherside introduced motivational interviewing, an experience that allowed us to sit down with patients and talk about managing their chronic conditions. At first, it felt unfamiliar. The focus wasn't on performing a skill or completing a task. It was listening. And when we truly listened, patients began to share their stories. Their stories revealed struggles and fears that cannot be seen in lab values or charts. Those conversations showed us that nursing is not just about medication and treatment. It's about relationships and understanding the person behind the diagnosis. It reminded us that sometimes the most meaningful care we can provide is simply being present. Alongside the serious moments, there were also moments that reminded us to laugh. Because if there's one thing that nursing school taught us, it's that laughing is sometimes the only thing that kept us going. One of those moments came when our class discovered just how competitive we could be. What started as simple Jeopardy review games quickly turned into something much more intense. Friendly competition turned into shouting answers, defending choices, and celebrating victories like we had just won a championship. It became such an event that we couldn't even play Jeopardy anymore because it stopped being about reviewing and became personal. Moments like that are just one of many that I will always remember from this journey. And if you know me, you know I can go on forever reminiscing up here, but I'll share just one final thought. It has been a true honor to meet each of you, to learn beside you, and to grow through this journey together. There is a deep gratitude for every friendship, every encouraging word, every late-night message, and every moment when someone stepped in to lift another up. As we walk across this stage, we are not walking alone. Walking beside us are the people who carried us when this journey felt too heavy and sacrificed time with us so that we could chase this dream, our families. And just behind them are the ones who truly understand every late-night study session, every caffeine-fueled morning, and every moment of doubt, our peers, the classmates who became our support system, our group chats, our lifelines, and our biggest cheerleaders, walking this road step by step with us and never letting us quit, even when we thought we might. It is because of that support, that sacrifice, and that unwavering belief in us that we now stand here, not just as graduates, but as nurses ready to serve. There is no doubt in my mind that Florence Nightingale would be proud of the nurses seated here today. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now go be nosy. I will now introduce two faculty members, Ms. Jelaine Henderson and Ms. Lauren McEllier, to present the student awards.
Shaky. Good afternoon. My name is Lauren McEllier. I serve as a faculty member and the clinical coordinator for College of the Mainland. As these, thank you. Okay. As these graduates can attest, nursing school is no walk in the park. But as much as we are here this afternoon to celebrate the graduates, I would like to take a minute to recognize the family and friends that are also gathered in this room. The sacrifices made by the students' support systems are unparalleled. Being a nursing student involves so much more than just going to class. It's the study time, the clinical days, the paperwork for those clinical days. It is missing sports events, concerts, holidays, and every other social event you can think of. They have arranged and rearranged their schedules to accommodate our last-minute calendar changes and have taken on extra housework, childcare, working duties to allow the group of graduates to be where they stand today. Graduates, please stand and join me in a round of applause for your family and friends.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jelaine Henderson. I serve as the LVN coordinator and faculty. The first award this afternoon goes to the RN student who consistently demonstrated excellent knowledge of the content presented in the nursing curriculum. This student consistently displayed professional behavior and leadership in all settings of their program and exhibits caring and therapeutic nursing interventions when providing patient care. The recipient of the College of the Mainland Associate of Applied Science degree in Nursing Outstanding Overall Academic Award in the Spring 2026 graduating class is Catherine Davidson.
Okay, where are we at? All right. All right, so the next award is the Nursing Student Outstanding Clinical Excellence Award. This next award this afternoon goes to RN student who shows brightly in clinical setting. This award goes to the student who has demonstrated effective clinical skills and critical thinking when providing patient care. They have consistently provided safe, efficient, and coordinated care in a confident manner and have proven the ability to focus therapeutically on their patient without the need of supporting cues from the instructors. The recipient of the College of the Mainland Associate of Applied Science degree in Nursing for Outstanding Student Clinical Performance Award for Spring 2026 is Abigail Armakas.
Oh, sorry. Okay, the next award this afternoon goes to the RN student who has shown strong leadership qualities, both in the classroom and clinical settings. Both their classmates and faculty voted on this award. This student volunteers their time to help with nursing program activities, club activities, and shows professionalism with faculty, staff, at clinical sites, and with their peers. This award acknowledges their ability to inspire and guide their peers in a positive and effective way. The recipient of the College of the Mainland Associate of Applied Science degree in Nursing Overall Leadership and Professionalism Award for the Spring 2026 graduating class is Caitlin Lamora.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, the next award this afternoon goes to the RN student who embodies the core values and spirit of nursing, such as compassion, empathy, dedication to patient care, and this award is also voted on their classmates and faculty. It highlights their passion for the profession and their positive impact on others. This award is for the student who abides by the code of ethics for nurses and shows true dedication to the nursing profession. The recipient of the College of the Mainland Associate of Applied Science degree in Nursing Spirit of Nursing Award for the Spring 2026 graduating class is Andrew Codwell. All right. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Jay Ketraside for the Stoll presentations for our RN to BSN graduates.
Assisted by Dr. Fano. Hello, everyone. My name is Jay Ketcherside, and I am privileged to serve as the RN to BSN coordinator. I will ask our BSN students to rise and proceed to the designated area. Each family member carries a card with a number on it. If you have numbers 1 through 4, please line up to my left where our TNSA representatives are waiting to help you get in the correct order. And while they're doing that, I'll talk a little bit about our program. This year, our RN to BSN program, College of the Mainland's first baccalaureate degree, is completing its 5th year, having begun in 2021. We have 6 graduates this year, 3 who are here with us tonight, and they've completed a course of study culminating in 120 credit hours necessary to receive their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. This week, these graduates will join the other 66 nurses who have earned a BSN from our program and practicing now, and many of them who are going to graduate school and have amazing professional careers. We honor them tonight with an official graduation stole to commemorate this achievement. As I call your name, each graduate will come up with your family to receive your stole. Ebony Harris. Xochi Ochoa. Noel Smith. So proud of each and every one of these. I would like to now welcome to the stage Robin Carbonell, Level 3 Associate Degree Nursing student, who will speak on the significance of the nursing pin.
Thank you. My name's Robin, and I am privileged and honored to be allowed to do this tonight. Thank you. And congratulations, you guys. I've seen you since the beginning. Congratulations. Tonight, we're talking about the significance of the pin that we're going to be presenting. So in the nursing profession, one of the most visible signs of educational achievement is the nursing pin. It is worn on the uniform and on work clothes by most every nurse. The wearing of the nursing pin is a privilege earned by nursing graduates. It signifies the transition from the role of the student to the role of the practicing nurse. The most recent ancestor of the nursing pin is the hospital badge of about 100 years ago. This symbol indicated the student was educated to serve the specific hospital of training. In the same tradition, each nursing school has a unique pin design. And we like to take a moment to explain the symbolism of what this means. The laurel wreath that encompasses the pin and is traditionally, it's a significant symbol of high achievement. The gold circle within the wreath represents the continuous professional growth and education that is expected of all nurses. The name of the college appears in the pin and on the pin as a symbol of pride to be a graduate from the College of the Mainland. The word nursing related to the code of ethics for the professional nurses. The lamp, because of her dedicated and tireless work during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became known as the Lady of the Lamp. The lamp icon is recognized as a symbol of nursing, and that lamp's shining light symbolizes the care and devotion that nurses provide to the sick and injured in their profession. The open book further stresses the knowledge essential to the practice of professional nursing, suggesting this knowledge has been acquired by the graduates. At this time, I would like to welcome nursing faculty, Mr. Trevor Hill.
Hello, everyone. My name is Trevor Hill, the nursing faculty. It has been my pleasure as an instructor to witness the compassion, perseverance, and dedication these students have demonstrated throughout their journey. And now the moment we have all been waiting for is your pinning. That's when you applaud. Before the pinning, each family member has received a card with a number on it. If you are pinning your graduate, please wait for me to call your number, and you will line up on my left, where our TNSA representatives are waiting to help you get in the correct order. Starting off, can I please have numbers 5 through 15 please line up to my left? Remember, if you see your graduate, you can go ahead and start making your way that way as well. I will ask you to limit your applause slightly, as a video will be playing of our pinning graduates thanking their family members, and we do want to hear that. So limited applause, but still give them a little something, something. Don't make them walk in silence. Okay, let's get started. Ashley Appleman. Abigail Armacost.
Thank you for everybody that was coming tonight. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's finally here, it honestly feels so unreal. Nursing school has pushed me in ways I have never expected. It tested my patience, my confidence, and definitely all of the sleep that I could get. But I wouldn't have made it here without my parents, especially my dad and my mom, my boyfriend who kept me in line most of the time, my friends who stayed up late night with me, my instructors, and honestly, even my dog and sibling who kept me sane through it all, but also on my toes. This moment means everything to me, and I'm so proud to finally be stepping into my career as a nurse. Thank you, COM.
Dominique Beasley.
Foremost, I give all glory and honor to God for guiding me through this journey. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my mother and father who love and support made this achievement possible. To my sister, thank you for always being there, especially in moments where I need encouragement and laughter. To my grandmother, your prayers and unwavering support have carried me through. And to my godfather, thank you for your constant encouragement, and I am deeply grateful for the love and support you have given me. Thank you.
Andrew Caldwell.
First and foremost, I want to thank my family for their support and the sacrifices they made for me while going back to school. Next, I want to thank the COM professors for their knowledge and their patience with me. And finally, I want to thank my fellow students who helped me along the way and make me proud to be a nurse.
Corina Carbonell.
This through hard work, sacrifice, and the strength of those who stood beside me, especially Robin, who pushed me and never let me quit. Today, I honor Leandra and my son, my reason to keep going and the heart behind the nurse I've become.
Vanessa Carmichael.
I want to thank God and Jesus Christ for carrying me through this journey. To my husband and my kids, thank you for loving me through the long nights, the missed moments, and for never giving up on me, even when I felt like giving up on myself. This achievement is just as much yours as it is mine. And to the few classmates who stood by me, thank you for making this journey a little lighter.
Family members, may I please have numbers 16 through 25 please line up to my left with their graduates. Hallie Christian. Tan Dang. Janet Delgado.
Off by thanking God for getting me through this challenging transition from LVN to RN. I'd like to thank my husband, my parents, my family, and close friends that contributed in every way they could to get me through the challenging weeks. And lastly, I'd like to dedicate this to my daughters. I hope that one day when they face their own challenges and are trying to attain their own goals, they can think back on these times that they walked beside me. I love you so much, babies.
Layla El Haj.
ماما هاي بابا، أنا هون لأقولكوا شكرا لكل شي عملتولي بهدول السنتين. شكرا لكل السبورت والانكورجمنت اللي عطيتوني. أنا ما بكون هون بدونكو. أنا بحبكم من قلبي كله. إن شاء الله تضلكم مفروحين وإن شاء الله تضلكم تبتسموا. I love you so much.
Jennifer Garza. Karina Wajardo.
I made it. Thank you to the Lord for making this possible. Also, thank you to my parents for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself and helping with my kids when I fell short. Thank you to my brother and sister-in-law for their love and support. Thank you to my kids for being my motivation. And a special thank you to John for holding down the household while I chased my dreams. I'm forever grateful. Love y'all.
Misty Hajakate.
We made it. There were definitely days I thought, this is it. This is where nursing school takes me out. Starting over in my 30s, leaving a degree and career for this, I questioned that decision a lot. But also, shout out to me for successfully brainwashing my best friend into coming with me because at least I wasn't alone in this. Because we did it. To our professors, thank you for your patience because we really tested that. To my cohort, it's been an honor going through the chaos with you all. To Branson, you've been my therapist, my nutritionist, my support system. I would not have survived these past 2 years without you. And last but not least, Snoop Dogg said best, I want to thank me for believing in me. Congrats, guys.
Kirsten Hall Means.
Nursing school has been a challenging experience, and it helped me grow in ways I didn't expect. This program reinforced my strength, resilience, and compassion. I'm really proud of everything I've learned and how far I've come. While my exams were taken solo, I truly couldn't have done this without the support, love, and encouragement of my husband. I'm really excited for the next chapter.
Sable Howard Harris.
It means so much to me because this journey was not easy. I have experienced so many hardships during this time, but through it all, I am still able to make it, and I know that is nothing but God. This journey did not just prepare me for a career, it changed me. It made me stronger, more resilient, and more compassionate. I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm grateful for every lesson, every struggle, and every blessing along the way. This is only the beginning, and I'm ready for what's next.
Families, may I please have numbers 25 through 35? Please line up on the left with your graduate. Amy Barron Jacobs.
God for his grace and favor over my life. To my husband, Courtney, thank you for your patience and for everything that you've done for seeing me through my nursing school journey. Mom, thank you for everything that you have done from birth all the way up until today. To my baby son, Court, you are my #1 critic, and I love you for that. And to my baby son, Adam, thank you for your kind words and for cheering me on every morning. I love you all.
Caitlin Lamora.
When I started nursing school, my husband told me, we'll eat takeout every day if it means you pass. And apparently I took that as a challenge because we've been signature members at Chick-fil-A ever since. Thank you, Brandon, for carrying more than your share at home and never judging when I was too tired to cook, clean, or do much of anything else. To my kids, Landon, Walker, Rhett, Hudson, and Lainey, I hope this journey shows you that when something matters, you work hard for it, even when it's difficult. Thank you to my parents for stepping in time and time again, calling into work when the kids were sick, and randomly showing up when you knew I needed a break. And finally, to my in-laws for helping around the house when I put it on the back burner. Thank you.
Yesenia Luna Santos.
Take a moment to thank God, because today I am living a prayer I once cried over, a dream I held on to even in my hardest moments. To my parents, there are no words that could ever truly express what you mean to me. Gracias, mami y papi, por todo lo que han hecho para que yo pudiera llegar hasta este momento. Esto lo hago para ustedes, porque dejaron su hogar. To my classmates, thank you for being my support system. Our trauma bonds will stay with me forever. And now, with grateful hearts and everything we've overcome, here we go to provide compassionate care.
Leslie Mendoza.
The percentage of Latinas with associate's degrees is less than 10%. I'm here today to add to that percentage as a first-generation Mexican American. I have to remind myself that nosotros no nacimos con el privilegio, pero nacimos con las ganas de trabajar y salir adelante. I would not be here if it were not for the constant support from my husband and family. Thankfully, I have the support system that I am very grateful for, and honestly, without them, I would not be here. So, for the ones that are coming after me, keep going, do not give up. And the ones that were here before me, thank you.
Samir Moises.
It's a blessing, and I thank God for guiding me through this journey. This moment means everything to me, not just for myself, but for my family and my kids, who have been my biggest motivation. I'm grateful for my instructors, my cohort, and my friends Alexander, Faith, Natalie, and Mary Jane, who stood by me every step of the way. This pin represents my hard work and the support of everyone who believed in me. Today, I step forward ready to care and make a difference.
Diana Guang.
I want to use this opportunity to thank the God Almighty for making me go through this journey. It was a tough one, but I'm grateful. I also thank my husband and the kids standing by me throughout this period. God bless you all. Thank you.
Chinazom Mary Jane Orpaladibo.
Has been challenging, but I am grateful to be here today. The obstacles I faced help build my resilience and strength. I sincerely appreciate my friends, Faith, Natalie, Samir, and Alex, for their support and encouragement, and my professors for their guidance and dedication throughout this journey. I am especially grateful to my family for their unwavering support, both financially and emotionally. Your sacrifices, love, and belief in me kept me going even during the most difficult times. Thank you all for being part of my journey.
Faith Ethany Pasniaden.
It's about getting closer to my dream. It's about realizing that I'm already living a part of it. What people don't always say is that this journey changes you long before you ever wear the title. It humbled me, pushed me, and forced me to grow in ways I didn't expect. Thank you to my family, my mom and dad, my friends, Sam, Alex, Natalie, and Mary Jane, and my professors for being my strength when mine was low. This pin doesn't just represent who I am today. It represents who I'm becoming, and I'm just getting started.
Taylor Ransom.
I get here alone. Every late night, every moment I wanted to give up, I kept going because of my daughter, Amelia. She is my why, my strength, and the reason I refuse to quit. I met some friends along this journey that I will carry with me forever, people who truly understand what it took to get here. And behind me the whole time was my family, supporting me, lifting me up, and reminding me that I could do this even when I didn't believe it myself. This isn't just my accomplishment, it's ours. Love you guys.
Alicia Ray.
Honor to the only true living God, because faith without works is dead. James 2:26. To my mom, thank you for every prayer. To my husband and my 7 children, thank you for loving me through every tear, every failure, To my family, my church, Ginger, thank you for lifting me when I couldn't stand. And to my guardian angels, Stephanie, Leon, and Elnora. After 22 years, through fear, failure, and fate, I didn't quit. I became a nurse.
Families, can I please have numbers 35 through 44 please line up to my left with their graduate? Natalie Richard.
School has been one of the most challenging and rewarding journeys of my life. I'm so thankful for the lessons, the growth, and especially for the people who stood by me when I didn't have the courage in myself. I carry all of that with me as I step into this next chapter, ready to give my whole heart to the people I care for.
Clarissa Rodriguez.
Means the world to me right now. This journey has had its ups and downs, but we pushed through. Thank you to my family, Maricela, Gabriela, Phoenix, my mom, for your endless love and support, even through all my shenanigans. To the No family, Mama, thank you for always believing in me and pushing me to be my best. To my husband, Calvin, you are my rock, my heart, and my biggest cheerleader. Thank you to my cohort and the faculty. I am forever grateful. And to my dad in heaven, we did it. I love you, Dad.
Karen Rodriguez.
Foremost, I want to give all the glory to God because without Him, I would not be standing here today. To my parents, thank you for your unconditional love, your sacrifice, and for always believing in me, even when I struggled to believe in myself. To my boyfriend, thank you for being my constant support system. Your encouragement, your patience, and your belief in me gave me the confidence to keep going and pursue my dream. And to my two amazing friends, we truly went through it all. Today, this is more than just my achievement. It's a reflection of all the love, support, and strength that surrounded me. This moment belongs to all of us. Thank you.
Kayla Salinas.
Personally, thank you to my lovely mother for being the reason I get up each day and strive for success. I can only pray that I'll be half the woman that she is. Thank you to my dad and my amazing stepmother for being so supportive. To my sweet boyfriend, AJ, who has been so encouraging and patient these past 4 years throughout my nursing journey. And to my best friends, Taylor and Araceli, for being there through the good and the bad. All of you guys are my reason, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without any of you. I love you all so much, and thank you.
Natalie Sambuluma.
Across the stage today, I reflect on a dream that started in Kenya and led me here to Texas. Being an international student has had its challenges, but I wouldn't have it any other way. To my family and everyone who stood by me, your love and support carried me through. I stepped into this chapter ready to serve, to heal, and to make a difference. Special shout out to Mary Jane, Faith, Sam, and Alex. We went through so much. I love you guys. Thank you.
Natalie Sanchez.
I want to take a moment to say thank you first to God for the guidance and strength that carry me through every challenge. To my mom, thank you for your constant love, encouragement, and sacrifices. And to my daughter, you are my biggest inspiration. I did this for you. I couldn't have made it through nursing school without you all. This achievement is ours.
Ginger Smith.
Thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who's been my strength and my rock throughout this journey. To my husband, Rick, who passed 4 years ago, but made everyone promise I'd finish this, and they made sure I did. To my Aunt Becky, who inspired me to become a nurse at just 6 years old. This started with you. To my mom, my children, and my 7 grandbabies. And to my little grandsons, we can finally have that sleepover with Mima. I'm finally an RN, a real nurse.
Terry Spence. Spencer. Claudia Trevino.
I just want to say thank you to my husband, Oscar, my #1 supporter since day one. I love you, honey. Thank you. And for my kids, Gabriel, Dante, and Emma, I hope I have made you proud. I love you guys. And for my parents, especialmente para mi mamá, que nunca se cansó de rezar por mí. Te quiero. Y mi hermana Marisol, we did it.
Alyssa Ventresca.
Overcoming nursing school has been one of the most challenging journeys of my life. I give all glory to the Lord because He's the one who gave me the strength and the faith to push through every obstacle. I'm also incredibly thankful for my kids and my family, who have been my biggest motivation and support along the way. I'm incredibly grateful for this journey and excited for the future as I begin serving my community as a nurse.
Emily Vicente.
First and foremost, I want to thank God because graduating nursing school is truly an answered prayer and a reminder of His goodness. To my dad and sisters, words cannot express how blessed I am for your support mentally, spiritually, and emotionally through these past 2 years. And to my closest friends, you know who you are. Thank you for being a strong foundation and a support system throughout this journey. Thank you all.
Ellie Roth. Jordan Zimmerman.
It means more to me than words can express. Thank you to my family and friends who supported me through every challenge over the past 2 years and never let me give up. Your encouragement and support carried me through even the hardest moments. I'm so grateful for each of you, and I'll never forget what it took to get here.
Tiffany Cunningham. I would now like to welcome our Director of Nursing, Dr. Fano, back to the stage to present our graduating class.
All right, just a quick announcement. Family and friends, if you could just wait after we introduce the graduates, let them recede, and then you guys are welcome to take pictures out in the hallway. So, spring 2026, nursing graduates, please stand. You have already made an impact on your patients, your families, each other, and this program. And we are incredibly proud of you. As you begin this next chapter in nursing, your connection to College of the Mainland remains. We would love the opportunity to welcome you back, whether it's to advance your degree, or be a part of our COM Alumni Association, or even be a part of education one day. It is our great honor to present the graduating class of spring 2026.